close your eyes, make yourself comfortable, and take a few deep breaths, and becoming more aware of this process of breathing, letting go of what we talked, and feeling the felt sense of the air in and out. Sensing the rising and falling of the belly. Are there any thoughts, images? Notice, but don't get involved. And as the mind gets more quiet, we can take attention off breath, opening the awareness and noticing the totality of the now. Sounds, bodily energies, passing thoughts. Simply doing nothing about them. Just being that which is effortlessly noticing this stuff coming and going. Without trying to analyze or change any sensation. So, tuning again into the inner body, especially the frontal line, the chest, the belly, the throat, or the jaw, the neck. Maybe this meeting, this discussion, maybe it evokes certain things in you. Just noticing if there is any sense of unease, discomfort, yuckiness, tension somewhere in your body. And first door would be, we don't know what it is, but we want to allow it. So if you have any such energy, localization, welcome it completely. Okay, so from this place, I would like you to bring up a person or a group of people that you noticed you are triggered, or you don't like them, or they piss you off. From this community. And it's fine if it's Scott, whatever, Toshi, myself. Just see who you ever charge with. Charge being like, they irritate me, I don't trust them, I don't like them, or I am disconnecting from them, I am withholding. Even if it's subtle. So bring to mind that person, or if you have several VIPs for that, So just see them as an image in your mind's eye. And allow images, memories connected with the charge, things they said, they wrote, or just simply their flavor or something. These are memories, images in awareness. And also notice and allow reactions in your body around this person. And I want you to think of what is the actual data around this charge with this person. And trust me on this one, it's just what they actually said or did. Yeah, not what you think, not what you assume, not how you interpret, the actual pure data that the camera would agree. They used the word this, they interrupted, they chimed in 3 times when I was talking, they said that. It is important sometimes to differentiate between my interpretation, my thoughts, and the actual data. Sometimes the data can be almost non-existent. We will still have a big process. Like they came and they looked at me. Nothing else happened. Okay, so now let's go to the next step. And here it's important to be unspiritual. Yeah. What are your thoughts? What do you think about this person? Thoughts / judgments. And it's important to allow yourself to have them rather than, yeah. It's almost you see them and you're like, you are like this, you are like that, you are like this. And one after the other. And stay with like adjectives: arrogant, know-it-all, full of shit, rigid, I don't trust you, whatever. Until you have no more judgment, so all of them. And you see the person in your mind's eye. Okay. So now, seeing the person, but tuning into your inner body, you may have energies now, sensations, emotions about this charge, about this person. So here I would recommend to do a little bit of vulnerability inquiry to see what you have. I'm not angry. I'm not sad. I'm not afraid. I'm not hurt. I'm not shamed. And see what comes up. And I encourage you to, to rapid fire into the energy, whatever you have. Angry, I'm angry, I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm hurt, I'm hurt. Keep rapid fire that emotion, that word into the energy. And checking first door. Hey, I want to feel this now. It's okay that I feel this now. And welcome and allow the energy. If you have objection to this, like, I want to feel this now, no, I hate it, I don't like this, you can rapid fire those. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I don't like to feel this. And check, sometimes we have a cocktail of emotions, so bring this person up and try, you may have other emotion about it. I'm afraid. So keep staying with VI and rapid fire emotion into the energy. I sometimes like to, after let's say I do, I'm angry, I'm angry, I'm angry, I'm angry, into the energy, I like to milk more of the thoughts. I'm angry with you because I'm angry that I'm sad and hurt that, and let that energy finish the thought. And then just check this. I want to feel this. I'm willing to feel and allow this energy now. This is just to make sure we don't use rapid fire in order to get rid of something. Ultimately, we still want to feel and allow the energy. So even if you have more, let's move on to a next, let's move more. Next step is this situation with this person, this trigger, this whatever they said or did. What old core deficiency story of mine has been evoked by this? What old painful trigger might have been pushed? And here we are fishing for deficiency story, like I'm not safe, I'm something wrong with me, I don't belong, whatever. And whatever comes, just see it on a screen. Just be really awake to it. Because from one angle, that's one big reason why we are triggered, because this has been evoked in us. And what's the utility of maintaining that story? What's the seeming advantage of maintaining that story? and see if there is anything else, another seeming advantage, utility of landing on that it means this. And take a moment to just tune into this sense of, their words, pictures, reactions that appear in this awake space. So come back to the sense of being aware and allowing this to be, even if they're uncomfortable. So this situation with this person and the judgments that you have towards them, you have those judgments and these emotions, and you see this person, who do you see behind them? Who do they remind you from your past where you experienced a similar cocktail of emotion, judgments, deficiency story? It's almost like you put them there behind them, whatever, uncle, bullies, my mom. And also be precise, like, okay, it reminds me of my uncle. Like, what exactly reminds me of my uncle? It reminds me of myself when I was younger. Oh, what exactly? There might be more people, our projected pain body. So this thing with this person, there's more past file, seeing the players there. Yeah, and as a group process, it's hard to each one of these steps you can go into more emotional work, more rapid fire, more VI. But just for the purposes of this process and for timing, now that you see that actually there's a lot of other people behind this current trigger, can you just intentionally now almost like clear the slate? So let those people go. So you're just dealing with this guy, Jimmy or Anna, that you have a trigger with. Just see just you and them now. And check with yourself, what do you need or want from this person? Assuming you may never get it. What do you need or want, ideally, in an ideal world, from this person? And you may not get it, it's but that's something true that it's important to you, that's good to know. Now here you may make a bookmark and later check, okay, I'm going to check if I'm willing to ask them. I'm not afraid to ask them. You can look in this later. And the last question is, okay, you may or you may get that. or they may alter their behavior, or they may realize something and or not. So the same thing may happen again with this person, or you may have other people in your life coming to you with the same kind of stuff. The last question is, what do you need from yourself? How do you really want to be and react with that situation from your most wisest, conscious, authentic self? How do you want to be with that situation? Because that's the only thing we may have some control. Yeah, and so at this point, I encourage you to maybe zoom out from any particular sensation or thought and tune back into this sense of here and now, globally present. And if there's any residual energy in your body, I mean, of course, you can do more processing and you can do more stuff, but just now, if there's any residual stuff, you can release custody over it. Let it do what it wants to do. As if this energy is like fishes, and this presence that we are is like the ocean. So the ocean lets the fish to do whatever. But of course, if you have a strong energy or localized stuff, you can bookmark this and do some more solo work with this. It gave you some more homework. Yeah.